They've got an early game this week, so it's been a little bit of everything for the Cowgirls as they take the floor against Prairie View A&M. And all time, not a ton of games between these two. Oklahoma State is undefeated 4-0 in the series, their first time matching up since back in 2018. And Ty Diller will be looking for her squad to take some steps today. Losses to Tulsa and UTEP already this year.
Yeah, pretty challenging schedule right out of the gate. They did play well against Tulsa, 6-point game at halftime. And turnovers and rebounding is what ended up separating them. Obviously, they want to try to do a better job of that here against Oklahoma State.
Cowgirls one of the best rebounding teams in the country so far, nearly plus 29 per game. That's top 10 in the country and first in the Big 12 as Timmer swats a shot away. Whiting swatted a shot away, and as we mentioned, she does a little bit of everything, and actually a lot of everything for this squad.
Well, she's an excellent piece. I mean, she's an excellent college basketball player. Plays both ends defensively. Really has impressed me, Whiting. And I think I've mentioned this in other broadcasts. Oklahoma State lost Alexia Smith, as you see the starting five, which remains the same for Oklahoma State. A year ago, who was probably their stopper, but Whiting certainly understands that end of the floor.
What impressed me about that last play there is you saw her basically stay hands straight up, kind of guarding with the body and with the chest and not allowing the ball handler to get around her. There's some confusion here on, it was initially called a backcourt violation, and I think the officials are going to say that C.J. Wilson never gathered the basketball, and therefore she didn't have to bring it into the front or stay in the front court.
Yeah, so 5 seconds here. Oklahoma State just keep everything in front, be solid.
3 to shoot. Baseline jumper, never caught rim, but it was possessed by Oklahoma State before the buzzer. Long pass. Timmer is wide open. Left that one short. An offensive rebound for a cop. Whiting the extra pass to Micah Gray.
Well, they do such a great job of moving the basketball. Oklahoma State gets an offensive rebound. If they can't score immediately, they're going to swing the thing to the open person quick.
The cop rips down rebound this time, and the Cowgirls in transition again. We'll see how Prairie View A&M plays this defensively. A lot of Cowgirl opponents have kind of packed the pace at this point of the season.
Yeah, and I think that's a good strategy, especially for teams that don't have the size and athleticism necessarily Oklahoma State's have. But you have to be there on the catch. There's Gray's three. You know, the consistency with which she knocks them down. She's had at least 3 or more in each of Oklahoma State's first 4 games.
Elena Shields averages about 7.5 per game handling the rock right now. Schultz, the team's leading scorer, at 18.5 per contest. That good short. Rebounded by Gray. Cowgirls winning the race up the floor. Timmer underneath. A caught, pump fake, and a finish.
Well, Oklahoma State, obviously excellent on the offensive end, but where they are elite right now is in transition. And a cop who's an undersized 5, but she runs terrifically, as good as really anybody in the starting 5.
Jumper, got the roll that time for Shields. First bucket for the Panthers. Contact underneath. And a pass, the entry pass too high for Whiting. It's a turnover for Oklahoma State. And Whiting posting up on Shields. Whiting has an almost foot height advantage there. But that's on the Whiting is going to be matched up with some smaller guards over the course of Big 12 play likely as well because of her length.
Yeah, and you know, like Staley heard, Whiting has good size at 5'10". Strong. She's a veteran and experienced. Obviously, they're trying to take advantage of that matchup. McCott just got sped up right there.
Carey gives it back to Oklahoma State. Little give and go with Timmer. Couldn't get it to go. Call for the travel.
Yeah, really good defense right there in the half court by Prairie View. Being able to defend that cut, stay in front, force Timmer to walk.
Panthers have gotten some deflections early on in this game as well. Boy, Whiting's length is really giving Shields trouble. And now in transition, Timber can't get it to go. Ahead to Shields for Prairie View A&M. Long pass to the corner. And it's out of bounds, mishandled.
The Prairie View's guards, albeit young, are pretty good. We throw Schultz and Wilson and Shields out there. All three of them can score, athletic. And as we mentioned, you see Coach Hoyt right there, the fourth season here at Oklahoma State. Prairie View is, you know, they played at UTEP, they played at Tulsa. So, you know, going on the road against quote-unquote high-level competition, that will not be an issue for them today. They're already used to doing that.
Oklahoma State with its standard sub package here in the early moments of the game. April Redbud, who just checked in, is called for steps. Oklahoma State with now 4 early turnovers in this ball game. Prairie View A&M has helped out with 3 of their own, but it's been a little bit of a back and forth turnover fest so far.
Well, somebody's going to blame you and I and our producer Dylan. We're talking about how quick Oklahoma State gets out with their starts. Is that like talking in the 7th inning about a no-hitter?
Yeah, a little bit. More on that in a moment as the Cowgirls are in transition. Extra pass to Gray.
Well, what Oklahoma State will do in transition, they rim run, which makes the defense protect the basket. I mean, they advance the ball to the floor with the pass solo, which is quicker than dribbling, obviously. But they always get their shooters to the corner. They sprint to the corner. In that last possession, Girardi was able to make the extra pass to Gray, who made a second three.
Staley Hurd, this might be the first time she touched the ball on offense today. Spinning, her shot was blocked, got it back. Lena Girardi, Big 12 freshman of the week, not this time. Couldn't quite get that one to go, and a nice play to save it in bounds.
Yeah, Prairie View, defensively, when they've gotten Oklahoma State in the half court, they're doing a really nice job of just being solid and keeping them from. And Oklahoma State's going to make shots and make plays offensively. That's giving them the best chance to hang in there. Doing a nice job so far.
Cowgirls defensively have given up very few, if any, open looks to this point. Schultz has it taken away. A lot of traffic. Moving, driving. Oh, that's off balance. Couldn't quite get it to fall. Oklahoma State just 3 of 8 to start this game.
Again, right there, Wooten trying to turn the corner. Obviously, she has that strength we've talked about. Tremendous quicks, but again, Prairie View's defense in the half court's been excellent.
Shields on the handle to the rim for 2.
Shields, they list her at 5 feet.